Okay, so we're queued up. We're gonna get some shit done. We're gonna play some final. Oh, that's sweet. Cool. No, not interested. Where are we going? I need to change my outfit. So it's the tunic and the slops. Excellent. I look like a peasant. Which I suppose is the point. I don't believe there is. Eyewears are very expensive. Fantastic. Thank you. Was there somebody else there? Are they? They're up there. We'll get to them. Keeper of the Sun and Goddess of Inquiry. Flame Captain. Sir, all I want is a small pittance. The fact that my bright pink boots don't give me away. Yeah. What is it? Oh, it's not again. Ouch. Not very friendly at all. Alright. Oh, you are beneath here? I guess there's a building. Yes. Oldest on. You're not even reading. Or are you telling a story? Okay. Quite the knack for being a nuisance, yes I do. You were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate. Alright, so that's where we're going. This way I guess takes me south. I just want my mount. That's all I want. I made it. Thank you, Z. I see all of your pasta posts, and it always makes me really want to eat pasta. So I made some last night, and it was pretty good. With some shrimp. Oh, that's... I think I have to keep being a peasant for a little bit. Dusty mongrel. Ignore me. Nobody pay attention. Thank you, thank you. Fine morning for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? Yeah, it's just a torrential downpour. I did not, but I have one serving left, so I might take a picture for you at that point. This man. Poor unfortunate souls. What do you want? I wanted to save my people. Mm-hmm. You say after making a fool of yourself in town. Schedule for crystal shipments. And then people. You again? I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth, but no matter. Yeah, you tell him. Can I stop being a peasant now? No. There we go. Let's see. We're going back to Horizon. The longest road. It's very foggy here. It used to be more muggy. Humid. Little lake in the desert. Yes. Welcome back. I'm pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see. You've done well to uncover the truth. Thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted are taken, and none but the Almajah know. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Yeah, more than likely. Ooh. Okay. Need a mix. Noodle mix. Is that where the glamour dude is? No, we'll keep those for the longer distances. I think this is where the materia guy is. Yeah. Where's our little gobby friend? Here he is. And then from an item, highlight its icon and select retrieve materia. Thanks, friend. Hello. Tent ring. Heidi told drinks of airy self. Full of airy self. Fighty tool changes to shiny stone. Name of materia. The goblins. Unstrong as eating tool. Are you calling my tool a spoon? Alright. What do you require? Ah. Disciple of the land. I think I have... Nice. A couple of... things. Yeah. Extract. actually going to... I thought I could just put it on. I guess I don't have that skill just yet. That's okay. Ugh. So, back to Horizon. I don't want to use the ticket though. We're gonna set this as home point. You repair my stuff. Oops. We'll get there. We'll get there. What do you want? Huh. And that's another dungeon. Ishtola. Arvald in his young boy adventuring days. Look at him. None of these other people look familiar though. Like these three at least. These ones are all familiar. Brent is someone I recognize. What about up here? What about this way? Oh, that is not a way. Lord of the Inferno. Offer fierce resistance. The immortal flames request our assistance. Save some for him. Camp trip. If I must. Ouch. Here? Up there? Here. My thanks for coming. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Capture Almaja. Rescue abductees. To meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Excellent. And then, without further ado, endless imp. There. This is just on the other side. Hello, sir. Pay me no mind. Let's get it done. I guess I am still over leveled. That's okay. Man is in position, sir. This madman. They're all yours. Let's kick some butt. Okay. Can't wait until I get my AOE again. That was so nice. guess it doesn't work on them. That's upsetting. He's just getting beat on. Ah. Excellent. Full of numbers isn't too hard. Especially in normals. I'm so used to having all my attack spells and healing spells on different tabs. Easy peasy. Excellent. Oh, there's only one left. Okay. Oh, I'm back here. What? There you are. Come rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. You're witnessing their god's ignominious defeat. The Almajar are less inclined to risk our wrath, for a time at least. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said for their minds. For once a man is tempered, but it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you may have a potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to the mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax, and return to the Waking Sands when you are good and ready. It won't take too long, will you? There are quite a few of them, huh? Alright, well... The Waking Sands. Now the key. Give me sprint or give me death. At least it's not raining here. I say as it begins to rain. What the heck? Told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. I think I shall. Oh, Thangrid. What's done is done. You can ill blame yourself for every mistake, every question, every person who dies. So good to see you again. Impeccable timing. Yes, I am the hero. I am the one. I am him. Raven Basalimsa and Gridania. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume ether if they're to maintain their presence. The lot stronger they become, the more ether they require. Ether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. They need crystals. Primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of ether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon towards which the primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, the primal gains strength through its followers' worship, and the more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their gods become. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence, as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Yet even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remain unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a great power protects us. When you first came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you do not need to concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite. May be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. It won't just be him. He's just a pebble among a mountain. I will be the greatest there ever were. Something I think would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that all are to be put to death, the flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse, but once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we Scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. Hope that you will continue to stand with us. I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses of his people suffered. The fact that he goes from playboy to daddy, like, greatest character arc and development. How many more knives? I have to do better. Not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Therefore, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Thancred that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us that you personally bested the primal Ifrit. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in doing so. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, Sumiko. Or rather, you have guests. I do? Radiant as always. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limsa, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. As you can see, your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's Bane for its own. To the scent, all three have sent offers to court you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of Tsumiko's deeds spread so quickly. That the immortal flame should know of her triumph is to be expected, but what of the other grand companies? Your reputation precedes you. 'Tis no ordinary woman who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant women such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace never reigns over the Trollswood. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. Why, even before you aided us against the Almaja and their dreaded primal, yours was always a respected name in Ul'dah. Our people know you and love you well. A woman of your talents belongs in the mortal flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and let us secure a prosperous future for Ul'dah. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. It is only natural that we would want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours and let us see the grand vessel of Limsa to the shores of glory. Hello? Very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation will help you to clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea. The Maelstrom of Limsa, the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah. Serving a Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in other endeavors. You are agonizing over which of the Grand Companies best deserves your loyalty. Be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so, and yet I can see that it is no small choice you face. Though it occurs to me, you will, of course, recall that the city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. As part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? A fine suggestion. You're as wise as you are beautiful. She's just so done with everything. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join a Grand Company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it's not the only benefit. You are possessed of a great power, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power is wont to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who will wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one woman. In the midst of a Grand Company, however, you will be one woman amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. And of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. Grand companies seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It'll allow us to stay in touch regardless of the location. And you have the power to help shape it anew. Now, none can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will apprise you of where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. I already know who I want to join, though. Tataru? I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Sumiko. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly, and often, to a few too many people. Next time I'll be sure to hold my tongue, literally if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the remembrance services are taking place. If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of 3 services. An elder Seedseer Kan Senna will deliver her address at Miketo's amphitheater. Should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved in assembling all of the involved parties, it's possible that the order of the services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Ul'dah, where Flame General Rauban Alden will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored that there's a special guest. How exciting! Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Linslow-Laminsa, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Mirwib... will be giving her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the sentry, Xanthrel, and he will admit you. Got all that? Well, off you go then. Let's see. To Gridania, I will. He is a very buff man. And the first thing I see upon coming back.
I lost my son to the calamity. The 3 Seedseers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body. Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood, fearful of the Green Wrath. They hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seedseer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice." Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the highroads without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you, join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity, we must think of the children.
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
Think
forest.
of the children.
If you'll permit me, Alfie no. And my
no.
sister, Alize, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of...
Gradonians are unfortunate enough to have contended with two beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition, and want to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The Selfs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gradonians, until recently at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Ramu. The Gradonians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Selfs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it's broken. The 12th one was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gradonia vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. Yet how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Exile will continue their incursions, spurred by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. When the Gradonians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them then? Where is... Ah, he's up there. Let's go see if I have any gifts to receive real quick like. And then we will move on. Wish for you. I saw those. That's right. Oh, I also need to... Let's see. Go set up retainers. Retainer. Okay. Let's do... Oh, gotcha. Eventually.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
He will be tall. Maybe not that tall. Smooth. We'll go with... These two are the same, just one has a beard. Ugh. I need better lighting. Oh, it's like pink. I want pink. Okay. Give him dangler hair. Nah. Why does it shake? And that's like Gladio. Never go wrong with Gladio. This is jaw. good red color, is there? Good enough. Almost. Yeah, that's fine. I quite like it. Okay, we're good. No. Yes. He is the goodest of boys. And his name... I'll be plain. No. I said name him. Wait. Okay. Yes. Oh, it is not available. Is that better? Aw, man. Okay, cool. Thanks. Yes, I know. And trust with items. Vesper Bay tickets. Since when? Heck yeah. Take those. Oops. I understand. Thank you. He already has money. How nice. Excellent. Okay. Now that that has been taken care of, so I wish I knew I had those. There you go. Huh. Good to you. Alright. I need to go up. Chamber of Rule. Destination.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanamo herself!
And Roban as well.
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore.
Hurrah! Rauban!
Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Naldal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
Oh,
There.
they're back.
At the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must...
Oops.
Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'dah, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Ul'dah. As Ul'dah prospers, so shall her people.
Ja, for Ul'dah!
Together we are one.
Your Grace.
Rauban? People of Ul'dah, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'dah. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the Inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn! Forsooth?
The time is now!
I fancy meeting you again.
The Uldans have a long history of conflict with the Almja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. The Uldans do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Almja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Ul'dan send their forces to smite the primals, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder then that the immortal flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. For their sake, I hope that the Flame General's words struck a chord with you. She's always the first one to leave. Okay. Last but not least... Proceed to the state room.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
While the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now, the Curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
Moving!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral!
Whom has he for us this time?
Fancy meeting you again.
You say for the second time. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa is plagued by two beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal titan for their god. As if the beast tribe's presence were troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Leminsons' backyard. Oops. The Leminsons are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside and the primal dealt with for once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon take divisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom Standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. I still have my pick already in mind. Dumiko, this is Minfilia. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking the final remembrance service is now concluded? A moment ago, you say? What a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies? Well, delighted though we are to have them in the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. Because now that I know that I actually have them, let's go ahead and use our shortcut back. How nice.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies, as though the Calamity and 7th Umbral era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the 7th Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you!
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
I just want my chocobo. Never do we welcome they who would toil in the elemental's name for the good of our forest nation. Do I be conceited or modest? Yeah. I thought as much. Our recruitment officer sent word that you would be coming. It is a pleasure and an honor both to welcome you to our ranks. Now, let me gather together the relevant documentation. Sir! Highwind Airways airship has taken fire from Imperial forces in the skies over the East Shroud. Is that Sid? Your brother. Don't you worry. Can I get there quickly is the question. You look like Inuyasha. Alright, so let's... If only. What is it? Oh, this is Biggs. No. Wedge? Biggs? Wedge? One of the two. An adventure? What are you doing here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. There's no sent you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Peace, friend. We mean you no harm. You're an engineer of Garland Ironworks, are you not? You're alerted to your plight and have come to rescue you. Expect an honorary servant. Thanks for your aid, friend. We're gonna go kick some butt. I've never seen a craft of this design. It must be Garland's word. Is there no end to this man's treachery? Secrets of Magitech belong in Imperial hands. They are not to be squandered on Eorzean savages. Not the baby. We will save baby. An ambush! Heck yeah, an ambush. Top here. Easy peasy. The baby is safe. You shouldn't have stayed with the ship. Raining again. Called you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? And so it rains. One day. One day. Okay, let's go home. The cute little things. Soon. Soon. It does my spirit well to see you returned. Mm-hmm. 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 Strike down our enemies and drink their blood. Woods will be done. I must start from the bottom, it seems. Yes. Center button doesn't open this up. I have been lied to. Yes, yes. All well and good. Who is Signer? Singer? Administrator, no. Almost level 30. Huh. Aww. Oh. Isn't that nice? I'm gonna be right back super quick though. Okay. So, this isn't the person I need to talk to. Oops. Oh, I have one of these. You can take that. Sure. Oh, that one's equipped. That one's equipped too. Oh, no thank you. Okay, so I do turn them into you. 200. How the hell? Yes, I do leaves. To make this easier on myself, just for a moment. You go away. You are inconsequential. Faster than it can keep up. Go away. I missed my chance, but that's okay. Hello? Alright. So those are done. Let's get rid of you. What else have we? There you are. Excellent. I only need the 2. Okay, cool. Which one is this? Blinded by Bright. Initiate. Oops. Poke. Ooh, this one? Do I need the crystals for? No. Zena? Not yet. I have one more to do. Excellent. This time we'll go back. Collect reward, please. Thank you. Also, thank you. And now we're gonna go back. We're gonna get our Chocobo ticket. Who are you? This way. And I even have enough for some other stuff. Maybe not. That's okay. Let's go see what this guy needs. I am good. And this one, obviously. No, not really. And then we'll go back, we'll get our Chocobo voucher, and then we have mounts. Mounts. You. Moment, please. I'll be right back with your Chocobo. Thank the 12. Oh, isn't he cute? should I name him? What do I name him? Hello, my friend. My loyal steed. Simply blow into it and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. Thank you. That's all I needed. All I ever wanted. And what do we have over here? What do you want? Oh, this is for House of the Dead. Hehehe. Great. Focusing. We're going back to... Oops. Waking sounds. Yes, please. This means that we can be rid of that, and actions, we're going to place that there. Oh, that makes me happy. So happy. What even is this one? Oh, it's the... I know what one this is. All is right in the world. Hello. Welcome back. Seems you wasted no time in putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us. Now, when last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends. Did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Tataru, please show them in. This way, it says. It's the boys. Don't think we properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Wedge. He's such baby. I love him. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions, such as an airship, grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us two of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea. I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Next quest.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained. Until such time as we know, it would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
Yeah, sure.
I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed.
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
I guess I go back to Gridania. I have Chocobo.
You got the chocobo?
I got Chocobo. Burb. Burb and bear and all sorts of other things.
And you're ahead of your levels too.
Hmm?
And you're ahead of your levels too.
Yeah. Put me to work, sir. Little birds sing true. Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch, much to the delight of the elder seed seer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The twin adders is of the same line, and 'tis precisely for this reason that the Sylphs' relation with the primal Ramu has raised a flag of warning against our ranks. close to a spot where I can get North Shore Pier. Oh, I wasn't actually supposed to come here just yet. How absurd. Where is this then? Oh. Here. Just let me go. Sure. I have a chocobo now. I'm standing inside you? I think so. Tell you one thing, they're peculiar folk. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all clutter in my noggin now. You don't look that old. In. Not in, so it must be up. Oops. Well, I guess it is in. Isabel, where are you? I didn't see you. Oh, I guess you were in here. Hee hee. The wrong direction. My favorite. Cutie. Thank you. Strange walking ones, strange dancing ones might be a different story. Where is... That's a cute little dance. Walking Wood would talk to this one will answer. They just had to open their mouths. That's... Are you in the mood for dancing? Dance Dance Diplomacy. I just noticed the title of this quest. Or the better news. The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Little Solus. The better news? Why, I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to the next adventure. Ah, what a shame. Right. Okay. Okay. We'll slay both of these down here. Excellent. Brownie sounds really good right now. All it took. Dancing One is still here. Dancing One can dance all day. This one's trust is not so easily earned. How about some brownies? Dancing One kills bitesy buzzy ones. This one hates bitesy buzzy ones. Always careful. Bodies of steel. One from the Empire, yeah? Yeah, that'd be about right. Range steel walking ones? Yes, this one has seen. Steel walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure? This one likes treasure. Look at him go. Best boy. Men clad in strange armor? Well, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They've been gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. How about you in here? Victor. Fearsome types clad in head to toe in steel. Imperial soldiers, no doubt? Couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Kitty. If you will, the lands beyond this point belong to the Sylphs. Unlike the gentle souls in Little Solace, the vicious woodland sprites out there will slaughter any outsider that dares to cross their borders. You are free to travel where you please, but know that none will come to your rescue should you stride blithely into the jaws of danger. Thank you, I don't mean to talk to you. Shush, shush, this one says. Steel walking ones are scary, like touched ones. This one hates scary. And scary ones have scary friends. No good. No good at all. This one sees. Steel walking ones come from Empire. Carry boxes and go walking deep, deep through the trees. As this one thought, steel walking ones are up to nasty, no good things. This one knows forest well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. Steel ones hide. This one knows. Dancing one will go looking for steel ones, yes? Sure, yeah. Ah, other way. Oh, my peacock. Suspicious box. Oh well. Alright. It's a box. Meddling One is back? This one told Meddling One to be gone. This one will never go back. Never. Touch One should go away too. This one is Good One. Everyone should just leave this one alone. They'll not answer to words, only steel. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. Alright. I'm so scared. Hopeful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solace to be with Kumoxio and friendly ones. Goodbye. Well, that should see to that. Let's say we return to Little Solace as well. I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. Do they have baths in the little village? I'm sure they've got some sort of bathtub, at the very least. Gridania. That was not what I was supposed to do. Can I get a raise now? Oh. Any more seals? Ben branch. Suppose I should have read the description. Stealth Shroud. Sure. Oops, wrong way. Pardon me. I'm gonna real quick put in here and nab this for the Palace of the Dead. Go away. Unpaid. I'm a third the way to 90, which is nice. Now accessible. I've tried going in by myself before. It's kind of hard when you're alone. Oh no, I need to go to... Oops. Egg. Egg. probably a lot cheaper than teleporting. Okay, so then where is it I need to go? Oh, just north. That's fine. I don't want it. Maybe another day. That day is not today. I need to go down. I do believe. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Squeeze me. It's just a pup. Fire water for Booskaroon. You bring thingies to Taroon. Thingies? I've got all the thingies. Sure. Where will you take me? I don't think that's where I need to go. So we're gonna go back to Quarry Mill. Come back. Alright. But in this cozy atmosphere of this here tavern, I think I'm going to call it a day. Thanks for everyone who hung around to watch me play a little bit, and I hope I will see you all next time. Probably won't be for a couple of days, but I plan to keep going as quick as I can with this game. So yeah, we'll see what day I happen to come back. But until then, stay classy.